ನಾವು ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್, ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳ ಭಾಷಣ. ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇವರು ಯಾರು ಕೆಲವು ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ವಿನಯ್ ಅವರು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮೀನಾ ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Be blessed by the divine, be blessed by the divine. Salutations to Guru. Dear all, Venkatesh's journey started with us in the year 2002 at Vijayanagar Sky Meditation Center attached to Bangalore Malleshwaram Sky Trust. He is a person with determination, courage, honesty and sincerity. We love him. We had a good time with him for the past 15 years. No words to express. Finally, we both bless him for his success in his endeavor in life. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine.
ವೆಂಕಟಪ್ಪ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ, ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದೆಯೇ. ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಒಂದು 4 ಜನ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗಲಿ. ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಸಮೃದ್ಧಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ.
ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಸಮೃದ್ಧಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ. We bless you all with success.
ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮೀನಾ ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. TVS
ಬಾಳ್ಗೆ ಸಮೃದ್ಧಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ. Good morning to my brothers, sisters, part of this first anniversary of Karya Siddhi Yoga founded by Mr. Venkatesh. I am associated with Venkatesh for many years, and he has built his life in a hard way. Right from his childhood he has learnt yoga and he has practiced and he has done many education in psychology, yoga and other techniques. And he has now founded this a year back. My hearty congratulations to Venkatesh for having achieved this milestone of first anniversary. And if you look at now, I like to share some of the realities of life and how yoga can help to deal with the challenges of life. And if you look at now how many years we have spent in educating ourselves between the school and college, about 15 to 20 years we have spent in the school and the college, and how much of time, resource spent by us, the parents and the teachers in the system, and how much of what we learnt in those years we are able to use in our life and career. There is a big gap. So if you look at now what are the kind of challenges we face in our life, if you look at educated and rich people, they suffer from diabetic, hypertension, musculoskeletal disorders due to sedentary lifestyle, which is not necessarily in the body but also due to the mind. And we also exploit and dispose resources resulting in poor pollution of air, water and land. And we lack harmony with self, family, workplace and communities. And we lack gratitude, respect, loyalty, attitude of me, my own, mine and my own. So we are familiar with the evolution of this universe, which started from absolute space to divine particles, atoms, matter and Panjabhutas, the universe and the living beings. One sensed plant to five sensed animals, at the end, the human beings with sixth sense. Animals are driven by the instincts and they are programmed like an operating system. Predetermined responses to stimuli picked up by the senses. They seek food when they are hungry, eat what is needed, and instinct for survival sense danger and protect themselves. I am told when there was a tsunami in the Bay of Bengal, the Thailand, there were elephant show, and the elephants sensed the tsunami and then they ran away to the forest. Whereas the human beings, they stayed in the beach, they got affected by tsunami. So we are not aware of the consequences of their response and actions. And human beings are provided with sixth sense, which is a faculty to think, discriminate, and make the right choices of response. Human beings using his intelligence make everything around him or her intelligent and smart. We have smartphones, smart watches, smart appliances, smart homes, and smart cities. But human beings neither use the instincts nor the intelligence. This can happen due to two reasons. One could be ignorance, other one could be insensitivity. Intelligence is all about understanding the cause and effect. We have no control on the effect, but we have control on the causes. Distance in time and space between the causes and effect, that's what called system thinking. Man's quest for exploring nature led to science and technology, which has brought a lot of comforts in our life with so many gadgets and technology. It made our life comfortable and convenient with a lot of side effects. Indian saints, by their introspection and contemplation, they understood the nature beyond science. It's called philosophy or spirituality. We are very fortunate to have been born in India, which is rich with wisdom from scriptures and Vedas and yoga and all that. Unfortunately, India adopted Western system of education and ignoring our spiritual education. In the name of secularism, we ignored rich wisdom of India. We are often confused between religion, spirituality and religion. We carry myth like spirituality is about family life, giving up family life and go to Himalaya. Spirituality is to be learnt after the retirement. But spirituality is way of life. Living in harmony with self, society and nature is what is called spirituality. Intelligent living is about living to our full potential and realize the purpose of life. What is the purpose of human life? Unite with source of creation and there is no further births. So what should we do to achieve it? Remove the sinful imprints of the past births, which is called Sanjita Karma, and not accumulating new imprints in this life, that is called Prarabdha Karma. To achieve this, we have to take some time to learn some few practices as a routine habit: yoga, meditation, moralized life, introspection, and contemplation. It is important we read, listen, understand, reflect, and follow all this in our daily life. More often we get back to normal life or work, we tend to forget. Need to overcome the inertia of starting anything new. The first gear is very, very important. Once you start moving in the first gear, you can go to second gear, third gear, and fourth gear. I think there are three gunas which you may be familiar. One is called tamasic guna, rajasic guna, and sattvic guna. Tamasic is about lazy and lethargic. That's what is preventing us from moving and starting a new habit. Our beliefs have to change. The thoughts, words, and actions. If you want to get into an action, first thought should change, then our words should change, then the actions will change. There are three types of learning called cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills. So cognitive is all about our thinking process which leads to intellectual abilities. Affect is all about our attitude or the beliefs that help us to perform the intellectual abilities we gain through cognitive domain. Psychomotor is about the physical task, which is about the body and the mind. So all the three are important. Our education of Vedas spirituality needs to be aligned to the affect domain. Sure, you will reflect on this, on the food that I have fed to your thoughts, and start changing your beliefs, thoughts and actions. I'm very happy to see the Karya Siddhi Yoga founded by Venkatesh is seeing the first anniversary, and he has also used all his learning, practice and research in formulating this into basic and advanced program with several modules in it, and he has structured it well, and I have gone through the curriculum, so it has been done well. I am very happy to see many of you who are the well-wishers of this Karya Siddhi Yoga organization, and who has learned and who has practiced and who are able to come for the first anniversary. And anything which we learn like this needs to be practiced. It's not about learning, it's about practicing and seeing benefits in our life, in making ourselves using our intelligence in an effective manner. I'm sure all of you will practice, see the benefits and share your experience with your neighbors, relatives and friends, and who are able to bring this to you. And many times, even though when many people want to learn all this, there is a question of inconvenience in terms of going to a yoga center and learning it, which are different parts of the world, and then we are able to bring it to the practice. So I am sure all of you will learn and practice it. I want to take this opportunity to wish Venkatesh all the best, and also to all of you all the very best for your practice. And I am very happy to connect with you through this video, and Balge Samruddhi Andage. Thank you very much.
ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೋವೈ ಚೆಲ್ವನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಈಗ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭಾಷಣವನ್ನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ದಾಮೋದರ್ ರವರು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಬಿ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಡಿವೈನ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷದಾಯಕವಾದ ಹಬ್ಬದ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಮೂಡಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವಿಚಾರ. ಏಕೆಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗದ ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ತುಂಬಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು ಅವರ ಮುಂದಾಳತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗ ಬಹಳ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಮೊದಲು ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು 17 ವರ್ಷ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಪಕ್ವಗೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಈಗ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗ ಎಂಬ ಸಂಘವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತೆ 100 ಜನ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ಅದರದ ತರಬೇತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಅದರ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬರೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಬೇರೆ ವಿದೇಶಗಳಿಂದಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಸಕ್ತರು ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯ ಸಂದಿಗ್ಧ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ಸುಕರಾಗಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು ಬರೀ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಅವರನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಧಕರು, ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗಿಯ ಸಾಧಕರು ಅವರನ್ನ ಗುರೂಜಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಸಂಬೋಧಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಂದೇ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಗುರೂಜಿ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಸಲ್ಪಡುವುದು ಬಹಳ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯಕರ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿನಮ್ರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಜವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷದಾಯಕವಾದ ವಿಚಾರ. ಗುರೂಜಿ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರ ಮುಂದಾಳತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗ, ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಬಹಳ ಮುಂದುವರೆದು ಅವರ ತರಬೇತಿನಲ್ಲಿ 100,000 ಜನ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳು ತರಬೇತುಗೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಅವರು ದೇಶದಾದ್ಯಂತ, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹರಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಆಶೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗದ ಕಾರಣ ನಾನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮೂಲಕ ನನ್ನ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾನು ಸ್ವತಃ ಬರಲಾದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಇರಲಿ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಯೋಗದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯ ನಡೆಯಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಆಶಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬಿ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಡಿವೈನ್. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.